guess I'm doing some reaction. I'm gonna react. Let's react! Because this is what my YouTube channel is. This is what I do. I react. Whoa! Dumb bitch reacts. That's what I should change my channel name to. Stupid broad reacts. What am I reacting to this time? I'm reacting to Tucker, aka Cucker Carlson, going on his program talking about the CDC. Oh boy, right? This is going to be great. So Cucker Carlson went on his program. I guess this is like 2 days ago. I'm not sure. And the CDC is talking about this. The CDC has corrected the misinformation. So I'm ready to do a segment that, of course, YouTube will misinterpret and I'll get banned for it, even though I'm literally posting the CDC medical information in the video. I'm sure that they're going to understand that. But anyway, let's check it out. Let's see what this guy has to say. I'm sure it's intelligent. I'm sure it's, well thought out. And I'm sure it's true. I'm sure the facts of the matter are accurate. Now, again, obviously I'm being sarcastic. If I don't say that, I don't know, maybe YouTube, the Cyber Ninjas will not appreciate it. So I'm being sarcastic. This is a joke. Tucker Carlson is wrong. And he's spreading medical misinformation. Let's watch.
So here's an amazing story that's been effectively buried. This week, the CDC's Advisory Committee on Immunization Practices is expected to add the COVID-19 vax to the list of required childhood vaccines. If this happens, your children will not be able to attend school without taking the COVID shot. Now, the problem is there is no medical basis for this decision whatsoever. Even the CEO of Moderna has just admitted that most people do not need the booster. And in fact, in this country, it's like 4% of adults have gotten the booster because they know now.
Okay, let's go to the article. We'll see what the CDC says, and then we'll watch the rest of this clip. 4% of U.S. adults have gotten the booster. Why is that? Because 4% of the U.S. adults have an IQ above 6. That's right. 90 plus percentage points of Americans have an IQ below 6. That's what I'm saying. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention is pushing back on a claim made by Fox News' Cucker Carlson, who said on his show this week that a CDC decision was likely coming to force kids to get COVID-19 vaccines in order to attend school. Now, again, that's a good thing. Now, let's assume that that is true. Let's assume that the CDC is doing that. That would be a good thing. That would be a good thing. Now, did the CEO of Moderna come out and say, well, nobody needs a shot? I have no idea. Who fucking cares? I don't give a fuck what the CEO of Moderna has to say. I care about what scientists have to say. I care about what doctors have to say. That's what I don't care about the fucking CEO of a stupid fucking pharmaceutical company. I don't give a fuck, okay? They could fucking say, and I wouldn't bat an eye because I don't fucking know, okay? So anyway. But that's not actually within the CDC's authority. As the CDC pointed out in a rare tweet on Wednesday, correcting Carlson, who has a history of criticizing COVID vaccine policy or sharing incorrect information about the shots. His segment was also fact-checked by Twitter, which threw a disclaimer below the video, as you can see here. Readers added context. They thought people might want to know the CDC immunization schedule is a guideline for commonly recommended childhood vaccinations. Actual required vaccinations are determined by the states, not mandated nationally. So, the CDC is saying it's probably a good thing to vaccinate your child against a deadly virus, right? And Tucker Carlson is like, right? So let's watch.
We're quoting, "It's going to be similar to the flu," he said. So what is this exactly? Dr. Marty Makary is a man we trust. He's a professor at Johns Hopkins University. He joins us tonight to assess. Doctor, thanks so much for coming on. Is it an overstatement to say there's really no medical justification for this?
Well, there's certainly no clinical data. They've got data from 8 mice on the Omicron vaccine in young people. And the child vaccine story is essentially a story of bypassing clinical data, which is why many of us are asking, why even have an FDA? Why do we even do clinical trials? Right now, we've got pharma saying, hey, we did a study. We're going to give you the top line of the press release. We're going to call the White House, and the White House then calls the FDA and the CDC and tells them to get in line. They bought 170 million doses of this.
So anyway, so the rest of this clip is just this motherfucker ranting and raving like a fucking nutbag. So let's skip ahead.
In Israel, they took 283 people who got myocarditis from the vaccine.
All right, so anyway, myocarditis, you can get myocarditis from the vaccine. That is true. But you know what else can cause myocarditis? COVID. And you know what's exceptionally worse? COVID. Not that big of a deal. You get sick after you take a vaccine. Has anyone ever known anyone that's taken the shingles vaccine? You get a little fucked up when you take the shingles vaccine. That's called the vaccine working. That's the vaccine actually working, right? So yeah, sometimes people can develop some issue. It lasts for maybe a week, 2 weeks, a month, maybe at the maximum. But guess what? If they get COVID, they're going to be severely more protected. That's pretty much basic science. I really don't understand. It truly blows my mind that we have television stations, like this is a free country, by the way, television stations bought and paid for by rich people that want to brainwash you into not properly managing your own hygiene or medical upkeep, right? Because we've made the pandemic a matter of personal responsibility. Societal responsibility, that's gone. Who gives a fuck? Love thy neighbor? Fuck my neighbor, right? That's the government of the United States. That's capitalism. Fuck my neighbor. And I'm not talking about like in the good dick way, like you go over when the fucking goddamn, anyway. So, but we live in a world, in a country where the most popular cable show that calls itself news goes out there and lies to people so that they don't get a shot, so that more people in the country die. Because that's really what this is, right? COVID deaths have been normalized in this country. Oh, 500 people die every day? Who cares? Call me when it's 1,000. And then you call them when it's 1,000. Oh, 1,000 people die every day? Who cares? Call me when it's 2,000. Then you call them when it's 2,000. Oh, 2,000 people die every day? Call me when it's a 9/11. Oh, then you call them when it's a 9/11 every day? Fuck it. Call me when it's 2 9/11s every day. Americans, I need you to understand, Americans are fucking stupid. Americans are fucking stupid. And why are Americans stupid? It's a feedback loop. Americans are fucking dumb. So people manipulate them into being even dumber, right? And then the even dumber Americans vote for dumber politicians. The dumber politicians manipulate the even dumber Americans into being even dumber. And then the even dumber Americans vote for even dumber politicians. And we're just swirling the fucking toilet bowl until we all blow ourselves up with a nuclear catastrophe. But again, only 4% of adults, apparently. Now, I've seen that statistic in other forms. I saw another study that said 6 or 7% have gotten the booster shot. And whose fault is that? It's your fault. It's America's fault. It's the government's fault. It's the media's fault that we're so fucking stupid that again, I need you to understand this. Free, effective, universal healthcare. We had a demo test of this country and how free, effective, universal healthcare would work in this country. And now we know the results are in. 4% of motherfuckers give a shit about free, universal, effective healthcare. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that fucking insane? That's how we are as a society. Like, if someone has got a disease and you're offering them a pill to recover from the disease, they're going to take anything. They'll take hydroxychloroquine. They'll take fucking they'll take whatever the fuck they want when they've got the disease. But prevention is irrelevant. Like, why? Why are Americans this way? Does anyone know why? Why are Americans so fucking stupid? When you got the disease, they're begging. You ever see these videos of anti-vaxxers dying on the hospital beds? I love that shit. Whenever I'm depressed, you know what I do? I watch videos of anti-vaxxers dying and crying and begging for treatment at the hospital beds. That's what I watch when I'm depressed. It cheers me right the fuck up because they're dying. I get to watch the light leave their eyes live on stream. That shit's great. Anyway, right? Every single time, 100% of the time, what they do is they beg, where's my antibodies? Well, we know antibodies are less effective against the new variants. Oh, where's my treatment? I want to get the one Trump got. Oh, it doesn't work anymore and we're out and you can't pay for it. But Trump got it. They cry, they shit their pants like babies every single fucking time. And yet, no one else has learned. No one else has learned. Isn't that crazy? You ever think about this? No one else has learned yet. They just don't know. They don't know. The videos are out there. Thousands of people die every week. And the average American's like, I gotta get to work and do my stupid bullshit job and then raise my kids so that they're dumb and that they hate me, and then I'll kill myself at the ripe old age of 47 with a gunshot to the head, because guns are so easy to get in this country. I'm ranting and raving now, but anyway, Tucker Carlson's a fucking moron. And you know what? The thing is, the funny part about this is the CDC is not doing this, but they should. Now, again, they say they don't have the authority. They should have the authority. They should. But we don't live in that world because Americans are stupid. Our government is fucking stupid. And healthcare? Fuck healthcare. Make it free? Oh, no. More people will get the flu vaccine than the COVID shot this year. Think about this. The flu vaccine that you have to pay for. Now, again, insurance can cover it, right? But you have to pay for it. Something you have to pay for. People are fine. Oh, I have to pay for this? Great. Let's get it. Oh, it's free? No, thanks. I don't want it if it's free. Free. Universal effective healthcare. Nah. But if you give me a shot that I can pay for, I'm all in, baby, because this is fucking America. Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. We got some dumbass motherfuckers running around the asylum today. Holy fuck. I guess that was like 2 days ago.